What qualifications are needed for the future of quantum technologies, especially in regard to the quantum workforce? We will discuss questions like these and much more in today's interview with Franziska Greinert, who is specializing exactly in this topic. My name is Sophia Guertler, and I am the Girls in Quantum Ambassador of Germany, and I am very happy to have this interview today with you, Franziska. Can you shortly introduce yourself?
Many thanks for inviting me to this interview. I'm working in the Quantum Flagship Coordination Project QCATS on the workforce development. So on elaborating what is it what the future workforce will need, what does the industry require from its future employees, and how we can standardize this whole part of quantum technology education with a common language and this certification scheme to make different trainings and qualifications comparable.
Wow, that sounds very cool. And I think you already answered my first question then, which was, can you elaborate on your work and research regarding the future quantum workforce? Do you have anything to add, or did you?
I can report shortly about the last 3 years because I'm in this topic for 3 years now, and we started with an iterative study to collect input from the community, from researchers, as well as from industry in quantum technologies. And we got about 200 answers in surveys, and got a lot about the requirements and forecast about the future quantum workforce and input for this competence framework, for this common language. So it has been really interesting 3 years now. This really fastly developing field of quantum technologies. So the change during the last 3 years was already really amazing.
That sounds really cool. And you wrote a paper about the future quantum workforce, right? And what is the most important thing you have learned in this research?
I would say it's the uncertainty in this field. So we have sometimes really heterogeneous opinions. So I have no idea how long it will take until we have a useful quantum computer that really brings advantage.
Yeah.
But I believe it will come, and then we have to be prepared. And this is also what we've seen in our research, that the people say it is important to educate the workforce now, and to really be prepared when we have the useful, the working quantum computer, and that people are getting involved now and interested and getting started with this new topic of quantum technologies.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing Girls in Quantum aims for as well, especially for girls and women. And what advice would you give girls and women in the field of quantum technology?
An advice I would give every girl or woman that is interested in a field that is more male dominated, maybe, is do what you want. And this is also the same for everyone, I would say. I think what we really need is heterogeneous teams with creative minds, especially in this evolving field of quantum technologies. And so I would say, don't be afraid if you are feeling maybe wrong placed. I was sitting in a meeting a few weeks ago, only men, mainly old. And now I thought, it is a bit like with spiders. They should be more afraid of you than you are of them.
Oh,
and
I like that.
I think we really need to change our image of an expert. The old man, wise and white, is outdated. There are experts everywhere who really knows their field well, and we can all benefit from regular exchanging ideas and learning from each other. So everyone from everyone, and also the old man from the young girl. And yeah, that's what I would say. Don't be afraid, do what you want, and yeah, go into quantum technologies if you like to be in quantum technologies.
Yeah, great. And now I have a question again to your paper. How is the relevance of quantum computing assessed in the short and in the long term in comparison to other quantum technologies? And what is the expected industrial relevance of the main areas of quantum technologies, such as quantum computing?
Also relevance of quantum computing compared to the other technology areas, we found that a significant part, almost half of the participants is expecting computing to be less important in the near future than communication or sensing. But also for the long term, the largest part that agreed that it will become the most important technology. So it's really uncertain again. What will become most important, what will be most important in the near future. But what we see is this big hype and public attention on quantum computing. And I'm not sure how helpful this is for quantum technologies, as we have quantum sensors that are more technology ready than quantum computing and should get more attention. And yes, so the public can also see that quantum technologies is not something people are working on, but not knowing if and when a quantum computer will be there that really helps us and can solve relevant problems. But with quantum sensors, there are application scenarios that are much near for us. And maybe this should get more attention also in the education and outreach aspects. So that could be the way we can reach people and get them interested and involved in quantum technologies.
Yeah. Then you kind of talked about the application to everyday life and how it personally affects us. What is the expected influence of quantum technologies on everyday life for us personal people?
There's a strong agreement that it will have an influence. And they also said that the communication about this transformation from a research subject of everyday life is more important than this transformation itself. That was really interesting for us from this study. And yeah, they see the need for such outreach projects and getting people to know the relevance of quantum technologies and that they will have an influence on their everyday life. So this is something that I think is really important, involving everyone and yeah, prevent from inhibitions and prejudice. People are sometimes really afraid of new technologies, and especially when there's quantum with Einstein with a spooky action at a distance that it's not really spooky. It was maybe in the future area, but it's a well-known and understood theory that is underlying the quantum technologies.
Yeah. And yeah, you talked about the importance of education and outreach. And since you're also working in the field of quantum education, how does the importance of education in quantum technologies evolve?
I would say strongly correlated together with the importance of quantum technologies in industry. As yeah, if the industry is getting interested in it and starting with projects and starting with really using quantum technologies and needing people who can work with quantum technologies, the education of this quantum workforce gets a lot more attention.
All right, that's good to know that you are working in providing this education, and Girls in Quantum works for this as well. And now, since we talked about different quantum technologies, I have a final question, and that is, what is your favorite application of quantum technologies?
Very good question. I would say I don't have a really favorite application, but something I hope for. As I think the biggest problem we are facing as a human race is the climate change. And I really hope that quantum technologies will help in this direction.
Yeah.
So I was really happy to hear about a quantum climate challenge a few weeks ago. I've seen that they have requested people finding something for a carbon dioxide filter, this using quantum computing and simulation. And this was something that I thought, yeah, this is what we need. We need solutions for the problems we made during the last century. Large carbon dioxide emission and the energy consumption we are currently having, and all the stuff that contributes to climate change. And I really hope that we will find solutions, maybe with new filters or with other solutions to make processes more efficient, or with new sensors to identify problems earlier, or whatever. I don't know what it will be, what will work and what will not work, but I really hope that engaged and inspiring people will drive this forward and help us facing climate change together with quantum technologies.
Yeah, I really like that, to use quantum technology as a technology to solve problems in the future, because I think there will always be problems like that to solve. And we need more powerful technology for that. All right, then I thank you very much for your answers, and I will link what you talked about in the video description, like your paper. And
great, thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for listening, and have a good day. Bye.
Bye.